You are listening to Win on KZKO. Check them out every Monday from 4 to 5 p.m. Mountain Time. Only on KZKO The Vibe.
And now, World Improv Network proudly presents Community Court.
When common decency between two parties cannot solve dispute, Community Court is there to solve the problem.
All rise for the Most Honorable Judge Kenneth Vicarro.
I know, Junior. Hey, buddy, it's all right. All right, we're in the courtroom. Got the lights down low.
It's kind of sexy in here, Judge.
Well, it's meant to be relaxing, and if relaxing's sexy, then I guess, relaxing is sexy, but... Hey, buddy. Hey. He's had a rough day. He was at daycare, but I guess one of the other toddlers took his binky and stomped on it, put it in his own diaper, and then gave it back to him before he spit on it, And it's really important to Junior.
Well, that sounds like a case for community court.
Maybe one day it will be. Maybe I hope I'm not judge to my own toddler's case, and it's not legal anyway. It wouldn't be permitted.
You would have to recuse yourself.
Right. Well, I can't recuse myself from this one, even as much as I'd like to. Got kind of a doozy here. We got, let's see, your name is Jennifer Sweater. Is that right? Jennifer Sweater?
Yeah.
And how old are you, Jennifer, Miss Sweater?
I just turned 15.
Oh, my God. All right, so, Miss Sweater, you're 15.
Mm-hmm.
And you are suing, Clarence Hardgrove, who is the president of the men's rights movement.
Mm-hmm.
Because why exactly?
Just what I like to term as unfair dating practices that he endorses.
All right.
That simply just because of my age, that he discourages men from dating me or other women of my age.
I mean, why is that a bad thing? You should be going out with, other 15-year-olds, boys or girls in your own school.
Well, I've dated some of the boys at Woodrow Wilson High, and the fact is that they're just not that mature.
Well, they're 15!
Yeah, exactly, Judge. If they have a job, it's, they work at McDonald's or at Best Buy.
Dairy Queen?
Yeah.
Sure.
Those aren't careers. I want to find a man with a career. A man who can provide a safe and stable environment for me and our children.
I mean, and you will, I mean, if that's what you want, you will, but, I mean,
I want it now.
All right. Hey, Junior, I agree. She's very impatient, and it's something she's going to have to learn in her own time.
I gotta be honest, Judge, she kind of creeps me out.
Hey, me? Yeah.
She has a very large head.
Yeah, well, we can get into that later. Mr. Hardgrove?
Yeah.
Oh, you want some water?
Yeah, I could use some water. Hold on.
You don't have to drink right next to the microphone. Just those are just for. I mean, they'll pick it up, regardless. You don't have to emphasize.
Well, thank you.
Is that better?
Much better. Much better. Yeah.
All right. Now, sir, in addition to being the president of the men's rights movement, you are also senior neurosurgeon at Mount Sinai Hospital.
That's correct.
And you've spoken at a lot of college commencements. It's an interesting fact. I don't think it's...
Well, many people don't know that. They know me as my front and center personality of the head of the men's right movement, especially in situations like this when Jennifer and other
Miss Sweater.
Well, Miss Sweater, when women of her age try to come after famous celebrities and rich, influential men, and, well, guys are turning them down these days.
Yeah, that... All right, well, I mean, state your case. I mean, what was it, unlawful dating practices?
Unsatisfactory dating practices.
Unsatisfactory? Well, yeah, it's not satisfying.
Yeah, yes.
When somebody says no?
Yeah, it hurts.
Yeah, no.
Even though that you know that you've got it going on.
I don't have it going on.
Well, I do, Judge. I'm talking about me here.
I can't comment on that.
Your Honor, I agree with you, or the bailiff, she has a pretty big head. But that's inaccurate to the photos that she was showing on Tinder, and that's maybe part of the problem.
Tinder? You're doing that?
Oh, yeah.
Jennifer,
I'm on Tinder.
What do your parents say about this?
Oh, my parents are very encouraging. They want me
They are?
They want me out of the house, and they see this as the easiest way.
When?
Oh, as soon as possible. Yeah.
Aren't there other alternatives? Couldn't you... do you have a job?
No. I'm not getting a job.
Don't say that like that's a ridiculous thing. Eventually, young lady, you're going to need to get a job.
I was just going to get a sugar daddy, and my job is to do whatever he needs. If, I go out and shop with his credit card, or hang out around the house, and maybe I can make him like nachos if he has Doritos and a bag of Kraft Singles.
Your Honor, I want to say...
Yeah, Mr. Hargrove.
Yeah, what happened was when I swiped like on Tinder...
You swiped like to this?
Yeah, but it wasn't her. It was a fake photo. It looked like, actually, when I looked at it again, the second time was a photo of Pamela Anderson. And so I thought, okay, Pamela Anderson wants to meet an influential sergeant.
Under the name of Jennifer Sweater?
Well, she didn't give her name. She just said, come check me out. So I swiped like. I said, sure, why not? I'm an influential man. So was she at the time. I met her down at the coffee shop because I guess she couldn't get into the bar and the restaurant that we were going to meet at. And then I saw the person that's sitting right in front of me. And, And
you just left, right?
Well, I wanted to leave, but then she did threaten that she's going to sue if I didn't start dating her.
Did either of you see a movie called Candy?
I like candy.
No, well, it's not really about candy. It's with,
I don't really watch movies.
What's her face from Juno?
From Jupiter?
No, Juno. The movie,
Yeah. I know, I can picture her, but I don't know her name. Ellen Page, maybe?
Ellen Page, yeah.
She was in that one movie I didn't see.
Cliff, did you see Candy?
Oh, no, Judge, I missed that one. But I've seen every other Ellen Page movie at least 3 times.
I didn't see it either. I saw the trailer, but I'm pretty sure, the plot's right there in the trailer, a lot of times. Mm-hmm. And the movie is about, I think, based on the trailer again, this guy meets up with this young girl, someone very similar to your age, Miss Sweater, and it turns out like she's a torturous psycho.
Exactly. I got catfished.
What?
Catfish. It's a new terminology talking about, where you fool people and who you're having a relationship with.
A new terminology? There's a whole catfishing terminology. Is this like a neurosurgery thing?
Yeah, it is. A lot of neurosurgeons actually funded this TV show on MTV called Catfish, and it's all about these people that do this online dating thing, but they bamboozle people into dating the wrong people.
Sometimes you try to bamboozle someone into dating the right person because you look at their profile and you can see that, he loves wicker furniture. I love wicker furniture.
You love wicker furniture?
Oh, I love it. I love porch decorating.
I have to say, she's got an impeccable eye for Italian marble as well.
Yes.
I feel like I've been bamboozled. This isn't a real case. Young lady, you don't have a right to sue anybody for telling you no, I don't want to date you or be your sugar daddy or whatever it is.
But
all right?
no matter how perfect we are for each other.
But no matter perfect.
No, this isn't fair, Judge.
Yeah, that's right. Well, life isn't fair, all right? I got left with Junior after my wife left me. That's not fair, all right? She should be here. Look how upset this child is. And I'm trying to work as a judge. I'm trying to raise this child. And you are very fortunate that you have parents that are encouraging of, your efforts. I'm sorry that they, want to push you out of the house so soon, but that might not be a bad thing for you to learn some lessons, get out there in the real world, have some experiences, and I hope Mr. Hargrove would back me up on this.
I'm trying to have experiences. I'm trying to get out there, Judge, but all the boys and men that I want to be with just aren't allowed, and it's not fair.
Your Honor, I can have one concession here. I guess I could help Miss Sweater out, and that's since I am a surgeon, I can make her head a lot smaller. Maybe be more appealing to the 15, 16-year-olds around.
Sure. I think that sounds that sounds wonderful, Mr. Hargrove. Thank you very much for volunteering that surgery. Miss Sweater, I wish you the best, but, maybe just try on a smaller head and see how things go from there. Court dismissed.
Let's go live outside the courtroom to Wilford Taylor to hear some post-trial thoughts with the plaintiff and defendant. Wilford, what's going on out there?
I'm here with Miss Sweater, quite upset, is he?
Yeah. I don't think the judge knows what it's like to be me. He doesn't know how hard it is to be me, to deal with all the rejection that I have to deal with.
Yeah.
I mean, it's... if he could spend his
Sorry,
day
I gotta go over here to
my
Mr.
shoes,
Hargrove.
and he would...
Mr. Hargrove, how did you feel about the outcome of that courtroom? You volunteered to offer some surgery.
It wasn't quite what I expected. First and foremost, I was worried about her besmirching my great organization, the Men's Right Movement. Also giving bad names to all the other influential and rich people out there. But at the end of the day, if I can do something to help, I am a surgeon. To get rid of that big balloon airhead of hers and make herself more presentable to a younger demographic, it's okay.
Right. Well, hopefully things end up well for Miss Sweater and yeah, I'm baffled just like the judge.
The court of law has spoken and the verdict has been made. Tune in next week for another fascinating episode of Community Court.
Give the Wincast your suggestions via Facebook, Twitter, or the KZKO Win blog during the commercial break of a crime that needs to be solved during Truth and Justice. Next on KZKO.
You are listening to Win on KZKO. Check them out every Monday from 4 to 5 p.m. Mountain Time. Only on KZKO.